they're counting on like people that are sheep. Like they're counting on the masses of people that like Kay said, like that think about celebrities all day, like because they're the ones that
You
give
breaking
that
up?
shit.
No, he's not.
Because I'm thinking about it like to niggas that don't give a fuck about celebrity culture, celebrity social currency is like pesos. That shit is worthless. But people that give a fuck about that shit is like dollars and what I'm saying, pounds and shit. It's like it depends on how much uh like gravity you give that shit.
And I think like low key, a nigga like Kevin Durant, that's some different ass shit. Just because he say some, he's not gonna lose nothing because he say some shit like that. He's not gonna lose his contract. He's not gonna get kicked out the NBA because he said he don't shower for 2 days. Like his status will still remain the same, and not even like on the social level, like just like on a monetary level, on an occupational level type shit. Like he's not gonna lose shit. And also too, I think sometimes people see celebrity and they think of some like they think that an individual is higher than they are just because like they have fame or money or whatever. Bro, niggas who play in the NBA be regular, they be niggas. They just be niggas. All of y'all know a dirty nigga. All of y'all know a nigga who don't brush his hair. All of y'all know a nigga who be ashy all the time.
Yeah,
All of y'all know a nigga who pores look like they be clogged. All of y'all know a nigga who eyes look like they got jaundice. All of y'all know a dirty nigga. And a dirty nigga can make it to the NBA. All he gotta do is play the fucking game good. Like,
Before I
why
res-
do you think?
so then you said that, then I just think
What
about
reason
Michael
would he?
Jordan.
What reason would he have to take a shower after 8 days if he playing a game and he's set for life? Anybody that can play a
Mm.
sport and make a living off playing a sport, you're privileged as fuck. You don't gotta do shit but play a motherfucking game, nigga. You're so privileged. It don't matter what the fuck you do outside of that. Now, if you doing some sexual assault type shit, you doing something that's like crazy, 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 then okay, you might lose your NBA status. You might lose your contract or some shit like that. But a regular nigga who made it to the NBA because he played basketball so fucking good, he cannot shower and he could be okay. Now, if Chris Brown said that, I do think that he would face some backlash. He would lose some social capital. Bitches would look at him like he dirty and all of this crazy shit. He lost some social capital off beating a bitch up.
and he gained it all back. Gained it all back because I still hear women today
Uh,
say, I still hear women today say, like when I'm watching Chris Brown videos on YouTube, they be like, "There's nothing that you can do that could ever make me
I
hate
wouldn't
you."
say he gained it all back because
He
he
didn't.
still is ostracized. Like he's not celebrate. Like he just like
Where
There's
recently
literally a whole
he
anti-culture around him.
where
yeah
wait, they
no
just
he
paid to go see him. They paid. They go. They paid.
nah
$2,000.
They
No,
he
no,
paid a
this
he
is
meet and
true.
greet. What do you
This
mean?
is
he's gonna
true.
work, but like he literally just recently was allowed to do the Michael Jackson tribute, and did he even do that? I think he was scheduled to do it, and then the last minute like they canceled it. So
Hmm.
he like institutionally, he's not where he probably would be if that hadn't happened.
I
Yep.
got go ahead, Tantric. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that like the the constant kind of how like Coach said, since people do see these NBA players as just another nigga, due to the constant exposure that we get to like their daily life, their interviews, their family, and stuff like that. Uh, I think that the people that are in those realms or in people that want to be basketball players and stuff are definitely going to highlight these folks and see them as like otherworldly or bigger than fucking life. And then people that see them are not in those realms are going to see them as, oh, that's just another fucking person, or that's another, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think their influence is going to be as strong in my opinion. So like you look at like Kevin Durant, right? Um, there are people out there that definitely don't fucking shower every day. And when they don't shower every day, I think like when it comes to psychology, they talk about it in the sense of these people look at a shower as in they only shower when they're about to go show themselves off or going to be, look for outside approval rather than seeing it from a regulation standpoint. Like they have to regulate their own body and make sure it's clean. Some people approach like brushing their teeth the same fucking way, and that's something that affects everyday people. So folks that are aware of that and understand that are more likely to just be like, okay, yeah, I can't fuck with this, or I'm not gonna follow this weird ass shit this nigga does, even if he can play the basketball so damn well. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be something that too many people are gonna get enamored by. Because just as soon as you said it, I was like, okay, that's dirty as hell. Regardless if you're in the house all by yourself.
That's crazy, right? Like, and I hear what you guys are saying, right? But if you look at the jumbo, C-Man put up a picture of Kevin Durant's like his like what the fuck is this?
Ankle.
His ankle. What the fuck? Okay. And look at that. Look at that.
Niggas be ashy. Oh my god. I didn't even see it.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all know a nigga who be ashy, bro.
Like,
No, it's because they can't
No,
put
but you can
lotion.
tell by his hair, bro, like it's he's been clowned on the fact that his hair is never fucking like it looked like
It's
he
not
hasn't brushed
clean.
ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I hear what you guys saying, but like the things celebrities get away with because of this hypnotic power that they have, like a lot of like the average person can't get away with, right? Like let's be honest, right? Bald-headed celebrity men, right? You guys probably find them more attractive than a bald-headed dude waiting for the bus, right? Or waiting
Who's
for the
finding
train.
anybody? Bro, stop it. Stop it, Power. You do this thing where it's like you don't make the two equivalent. Like a ball, like nobody at the train or at the bus stop is like in our first mind we're gonna be attracted to so that's not do something better than that. What about the average bald man with a good job? What about a blue collar bald man versus a celebrity bald man?
What like bro? What are you talking about? I was on the bus like a couple weeks ago. This bald-headed dude that was driving the bus, me and him was having a long conversation, and he's telling me, and mind you, he makes over 100K, and he was telling me on the bus, he's like, man, like these bitches, man, they different nowadays, man. Kevin Samuels was right, and I'm like, bro, you make 100,000, right? The point that I'm making is that
Was he ugly?
I honestly don't know, right? The point that I'm making is that he did have a bald head, though, right? And so let's be honest. Even Michelle Obama once said during an interview, she said, "Yo, there's something about TV and celebrity that has this like it's like this spell, right? This mesmerizing effect, and we're not gonna sit here and act like." This dude not taking a shower, even if Drake said, "Yo, he doesn't take a shower for 2 months," right? You would still have people fucking with him. You would still have people listening to his music. Matter of fact, celebrity is so fucking powerful. Like you would have people not take showers with him. They would find it so cool. Have you ever seen a fat celebrity, right? That you like, oh damn, they make being fat look cool.
No.
Biggie.
Bro,
He didn't make being fat look cool. He was just a
Yes, he
cool
did.
fat nigga. So
That
y'all thought it
part.
was seeing Biggie. Y'all thought being big was cool. That
yo,
made
Not
y'all
me
that made
personally,
y'all
but like
aspire to be big.
people like praise him
No.
like he's a
Shut the
god, bro.
fuck
Like
up.
listen
that's
to
a
the
fact.
bud.
Because of
Not
his
because of
rap.
his size, yeah, because of
Yeah.
Right,
his
but I'm pretty
talent.
sure there
But
was some.
nobody says like, hey, like
Y'all
this
know
guy's fat.
unattractive people can be talented,
Yeah,
right? And
that's
they can be revered for their talent rather than their attractiveness.
hmm
Yes,
Or no.
I get that, but I'm pretty sure there were some people out there saying like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to gain weight too because of Biggie." I'm
Shut the
pretty
fuck up.
sure
No.
Well,
there's
all right,
people
well,
saying
if
that.
you're pretty sure, then you made it up.
Well, let's
Yeah.
consider that the people that were already big probably got a little bit more confident. How about that?
Oh, good. Oh, even better. Even better. That's a great point.
I
Great
feel
point.
like
But
Lizzo
that
did that
that's
a lot for people.
Yeah, shout outs to Lizzo. She cool, right? And she did that a lot, and that goes back to the power of celebrity, right? That goes back to the even look at Fetty Wap. I'm pretty sure a lot of dudes who are missing their eye was like, yo, I feel like
I got a
somebody,
cousin
man.
who a rapper who I don't know what happened to his eye, but something happened to his eye, and it kind of looked like Fetty Wap a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm pretty sure he watches Fetty Wap videos every day because they help
No,
it
you're not.
because it helps him get through the day, right? You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like what are we talking about? Like,
What
you know,
are we talking about?
like that, and that's yeah. I'm sorry, T man. You want to get in there? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just laughing. Hotep.
N-
I think I don't know. It's yes, celebrity culture it still exists. Yes, people are impressionable, but I just think it's to a lesser degree now. Like I think that people are thinking critically. I think people are seeing the humanity. It's like they're not like as like these mythical godly creatures anymore. It's like, oh, this is just a nigga.
The
You know what
nigga.
I'm saying? Yeah, like it's not that. And I think people are trying to keep that alive, keep that going, or at the very minimum, just keep people talking. Like so they're just doing more and more ridiculous shit just to be talked about. And I think that's where I would say that's more than anything is the hypnosis. It's the people that are hypnotized talking about it, and then there's people that are addicted to being talked about.
Mm.
You said that, so you said the last part. What's the last part? That last thing you said?
I was saying that if anything, the hypnosis aspect is two part where there's people that are still clinging to celebrity culture who like the stand pages, and then the people that are addicted to being talked about who will do anything to be in the media.
Yeah, I mean, let's get back. Let's yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that because let's get back to the hypnosis, right? Look at Lil Wayne. Objectively, Lil Wayne looks like a hot mess, right? A hot mess. But but because but because he's famous and he's a celebrity and he has that hypnotic power, bro, like chicks love him and all. Like Lil Wayne once said in his song that this girl he was dealing with, I don't know if it's true, said that she about to start a religion. I mean, she's about to start a religion for I mean, I'm sorry, he's about to start his own religion for for women that actually love him, right? That likes him, and he looks like a hot mess, right? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's something about fame that has I don't know what it does to people, man, but it's
Okay, well now I don't ever want to hear nothing about bitches only go for the fine niggas and the tall niggas and
oh, I
shit
never
like
said
that.
that. I never
Ooh,
said
that's
that.
a good one.
Like, no, yeah, Hotep, you're
Mm-hmm.
right. You're right about that. But I have never said that. I mean, a lot of dudes who think that, oh, yo, chicks go for the finest, the tallest. It's not true, man. It's not fucking true. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think so. I think chicks go for who they like. I mean, like whoever, who they vibing with, whoever they like. That might be a dude who look good. That might be a dude who's not that attractive, and they just like his vibe. So, okay.
And you got to consider with legacy artists, like a lot of people don't look at them in their current state today. They look at them as
Yep.
their prime. Like look at Michael
Mm-hmm.
Jackson. Like that nigga looked like a living ghost. You know what I'm saying? But like niggas was or people were fanned out because of the Thriller era. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that I mean, you know what I'm saying? There probably might be some people that were attracted to him in the 90s and shit, but
Shit.
but but more often than not, it's people that were just in their minds they're thinking of the off the wall, the Thriller, the bad era, and it's like that's how they view him. It's like regardless of how he looked in the present in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I think the same thing with Lil Wayne. It's like he might look crazy now, but people in their minds that if you're a fan of him in the Carter 2, the Carter 3, like they're not thinking about how he look right now. They just know that that's Lil Wayne.
You know what? That's a great point, right? They might not be thinking about how he looks right now. But even when he first came out, he was still a hot mess, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, how you gonna tell bitches what to be attracted to?
No, I'm not.
Basically.
No, no, I'm not. No, no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that they were. I think they were attracted to him because he was famous, right? Like Jay-Z, right? They attract him. A lot of chicks be going crazy for him because he's fucking famous and he has money and power. It's not. It doesn't have anything to do with his looks. I wish, honestly, I wish more people were honest about what they like. I wish more people were honest, like specifically women. I wish women were just honest, like, yo, Jay Z ugly, but I like the fact that he has influence, right? Like, instead of just dancing around it and acting like you don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let's keep it 1,000. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is mad whack. Just like keep it real about your desires and what you like. Like, yeah, this dude is ugly, but I like him because he has money. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Instead of like lying about it and making like and acting like you don't like him because he has money. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's not a big deal. Some dudes like women because they got a fat ass. That's okay too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a big deal. Kay, what up, Kay? My bad. I was trying to bring you back up. Kay, you need influence. I can tell.
Me?
No, I'm just playing. That was a joke.
Yeah,
Shout out to Casanat, by the way.
yeah. I was
And
about to say,
in
Kai.
India love.
Yeah, so Kyle, let's talk about him, man. Like he at one point was really one of the, well, still is one of the most popular streamers. And he's
Yeah, what
going
about
through
Sideshow Speed?
I show speed too, but
Oh yeah, whatever.
Kai's went
Sight your
through.
speed is crazy. Is that the white version of ice show speed? Like what
Yeah, I
the
fucked
hell?
up. Yeah, I
Sight
fucked up.
your
It's
speed.
ISO. My bad. Yeah, ISO
Yeah,
Speed,
I show
whatever his
speed.
name is.
But to play God's advocate, I think that
To play God's advocate is
God's
crazy.
advocate.
yeah,
What?
that's how we
Yo,
met
you
on
see
this one.
Hotep? This
Bruh.
dude is deep. Yo,
The
Reese, he vibrating on a whole different level. God's
pause.
advocate?
Pause.
Listen,
God's
listen,
advocate. I
listen.
like that.
So
He's vibrating on a whole different level, yo.
yeah, 4 hours on the beach, homie, sunlight, pure. You dig what I'm saying? So listen,
Mo,
I'm
don't
about to
don't
be
don't you
hitting right
start.
now.
Don't
Don't you
you start is
start.
crazy.
Go
Don't you
ahead.
start.
can
Let's
I
hear what
just
you gotta say now.
can I first? Can I first?
You can. You can. Go ahead.
Thank you. All right. So yeah, Kai Cenat still faced a lot of problems, even though he had the high level of influence and hypnosis. He had a lot of women that were telling him he better send over that Zelle payment after spending an amount of time with them, and it came with a lot of baggage along the way. I mean, now you can see that his mental health took a huge toll from the level of fame that he had, and his confidence is definitely plummeted because he doesn't have his dreads anymore, and you can see it on his whole behavior. It's not even the same person, but maybe it's for a better reason. Who knows? Maybe he's just going through some deep transformation. But again, I'm just playing God's advocate, trying to show that yeah, the fame is cool, but what about just having the social hypnosis by itself?
That
Nah,
ties
nah, nah. I'll
that
take. Go ahead, Power.
that ties into the social capital, right? Because Reeks, let me ask you this, Reeks and Mags, right? And so Reeks, if you was dating a dude who worked at the post office, right? He had that nasty ass post office uniform on, right? And you were dating a dude who was a content creator who had a lot of social capital. Like his spaces be having 1,000 people in there. He got YouTube, he got the merch going, but his mattress is on the floor. He lives in a little basement. But he's making moves still. It's just I mean, financially, he's not where he want to be, but he has the followers, he has the likes, he has the views. Would you rather, and they both equally attractive, like you find them both equally attractive. Would you rather the post office guy or the dude who's like Casanat who's doing his thing on YouTube?
I mean, you may think I'm being extra, but it's really just your character. Like, I don't know. I feel like a post office, someone working at a post office, that's not really like a negative thing to me. Or, you said something about his uniform being ugly. Is that his thing? Like, I don't like his uniform. Like, what's the thing with the post office guy versus the I guess you could say the streamer, because he has his mattresses on the floor. What's the thing with the post office guy? That way I could really give you a genuine answer.
Oh no, I'm
I
just
feel
saying
like
they
you're
both.
being disingenuous, Reeks,
Yeah,
because
yeah, I feel that. Yeah,
No,
word.
yeah,
because I'm
yeah,
trying to.
like, cause
Power, you were about to explain
no,
Work it
what you
wait,
were
up.
gonna
No, I was
say.
no. I was gonna
Don't
explain it,
listen
but
to
he
Kay,
right though.
go
please.
ahead.
Nah. Let me stop. No, um, no, with the post office guy, like him and the content creator, right? You're like equally attracted to them, and they both have good character, right? Which one would you much rather be with, right? I think you would much rather be with the influencer dude, right? Because he's doing things that are more interesting, like
That's why, like I said, it goes to your character, who you are as a person. Like I don't really care about, not that I don't care, but I'm not gonna use what you do as like a reason to say I want to fuck with you or not fuck with you necessarily. Just who are you? Who are you as a person is really gonna determine that for me, not really your occupation for real. I don't know.
Bro, I always
I'm
hear
just
this
being
from
real.
girls, bro, and like it's
But I,
like,
I
bro, like
also
we
am not just gonna
see.
pick up any and anybody to date. So that's another thing. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's true. No, that's true. But like we see it time and time again. There is definitely a causation effect with how much money you got and basically like the women you could pull. Like let's keep it a buck, first of all. Like and like what your ex like what's your actual occupation, right? Like Power's right. Like streamers, like rappers, all those guys, they can pull better women, not better women, but like more attractive women than like regular guys. Like if I had a business that's worth $100 million, right, and you have no idea who I am, right? It's just in the background. I probably can't pull this same level of woman just because she doesn't know who I am, right? The halo effect is not there, right? So I think Power does have a point with this one where, like Biggie, if you look at Biggie back in the day, like I was appalled. I was truly appalled. Like that made me realize, like, damn, it really isn't about how you look, bro. Like as a man, it's like 10% about how you
Not
look,
too
maybe
much.
20.
Yeah,
20,
Biggie.
yeah, not too
Nah,
much at
rest in peace,
all.
though. Rest in peace. With all the
Rest in peace,
respect,
Biggie,
he
man.
was he looked like a hot mess, right? And then he was pulling Kim. He was pulling Little Kim, and this is when Little Kim was in her prime. Before she
When she
did,
was looking
yeah,
good.
before she did all that stuff with her face, bro. He pulled her. He pulled Faith Evans as well, right? And Biggie had like I think he was cross-eyed, I whatever. But what I'm saying is that, bro, he was
He
pulling
had
them and
swag. He had
correct,
swag. It wasn't just about his
Did
money
correct.
he
because
have
these women had
swag?
money too. These women had money too. It was about his character, how he moved,
Yeah, they did have money
however
too.
he made them feel. That's wasn't about his looks. It's
Nah,
about
I call cap.
however he
I call
made them
cap.
feel. Okay, of course you
It's
do.
definitely like it's like
Of course you do. It's
Cause you just
crazy.
gonna go
Yeah,
against
yeah, no,
anything that I like.
you'll feel good when I got you'll feel good when I got $10,000 laying on the bed. You'll feel good when you go into Carrabba's, not
No,
like what
those
is it
be the
called,
same women that
Nobu.
be fucking on their
Like
husbands.
let's
It's the same women that come online and complain about it. It's the same women you see in Housewives of Potomac and Housewives of Atlanta. Them, they don't be happy. They got all the money, all the
so you're
bags. They
saying
all
it's a
every
certain
scene with
type
a
of woman
Birkin.
that does that.
It. I mean,
It's a materialistic woman, is what you're
no,
saying.
it's just a different class of women. Like it's specific types of women. Their character, their upbringing. It's a lot of things. It's not as like black and white. It's more complex. It depends on the individuals, to be honest.
yeah, yeah,
So that's
yeah.
why I
So
said that it's not about like one being an
yeah,
influencer
it's
and
not just
one being
all
a post
looks.
office. Yeah,
It's 30% looks, 70% who you are.
looks
What do
do
you
matter
do?
now.
No,
I
it's
ain't.
20, it's
Hey,
20% looks,
No, it's
10% who you are,
bro. Looks.
right?
No, let's be
70%
real.
how
Let's
much
be
money you
real,
have.
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
no,
That's why.
everybody
Thirty.
is making
It's
their
30.
money today. I think the
That's why I be.
times has changed. Kay, you need to go ahead now.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying. Like
it's gotten way more. I think it's getting to 80% now. You want to say 80% reach? Is that what you want? Times has
So I just
changed.
No, no,
want you
no, no,
to
no, no,
change
no,
the
no.
Times
numbers a
has
little bit more.
changed.
Whatever.
Let's uptick it to 80.
Bro, it's 30, man. Think about it. You gotta have a nice grill. You gotta have good hygiene, and you gotta fucking be handsome as to some degree. That's
No,
10%
you don't,
each,
Mo.
bro.
No, you
Okay,
don't.
so you're telling me that,
Well,
Biggie,
depending
rest
on
in
the
peace,
woman
Biggie.
too.
Biggie was not handsome, bro. Like, let's keep
bro?
it a
Did you
buck.
not
Like,
understand what she just said? The nigga was also handsomely chopped. Nigga, he had aura.
Biggie.
Yes, the way his mind,
Biggie
What
didn't
what y'all
have
talking about right now?
Biggie.
You're not
This is
supposed
what
to see
Power's
the
talking
aura that
about.
we
his
see,
Power.
his
Kay. You're
This
not
is
mind.
what
supposed to
you mean by
understand
social
that.
Yeah, good
hypnosis.
point.
yeah,
You
social
Good
you
point,
hypnosis.
You
bro.
won't
you won't
Social
understand.
hypnosis.
It's
Biggie
not
had
social
swag.
hypnosis. Power,
Yep.
am
Biggie
I
had
under
Social
social
swag.
hypnosis?
hypnosis being in here right
Correct.
now?
No.
No, I'm
Biggie
not.
had aura.
You're a human, and I enjoy coming in your spaces and conversing with you and all of you guys.
Mm,
That's why I'm in here. I'm not
but
in here
Reeks,
because you be asking for money, so I ain't in here because of your money. So, well, now
Oh
what?
shit!
that's
Yo,
hilarious.
Rick,
That was
Now
that was
relax,
what?
bro.
hilarious. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
That was
Come on,
funny
So
as
it ain't
fuck.
about the money. It's
not
about
That
the
was
aura.
funny
It's
as
about the
fuck.
not
energy
too much,
when I'm
Reese.
in
Come on.
here. You drive us crazy, but it be vibes at the end of the day.
No, but
Oh,
So that's just
K,
what it is.
K, how do you
but
mean to
Yeah.
tell me that
but
Biggie's mind isn't fucking goaded?
Bro, his mind was
Come
second to
you
none,
didn't,
bro.
on.
bro. You
There's a
didn't even,
Nigga,
you
there's a
didn't
what
even,
the
lot of
fuck?
broke
bro. You didn't
people.
even
Like
fucking
there's a
know
lot
his
of broke
mind,
people's
bro.
minds.
Like,
Nigga, I heard
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
like, what is he
You
talking about?
ain't
You
even
didn't know
know.
his mind, bro. He
You
never
Nigga, I
talked.
ain't
He
didn't know
never
what you
spoke to
talking
you.
about. I heard
He
it.
never had
I
a
heard it in the
conversation
just
with
audience.
you.
take your
I
You
heard it in the
bozo. He
rent
never
audience.
had a
free.
conversation with you. You didn't know his mind.
So his
What you
The
aura,
talking about?
social,
Off from his
bro, the
rap,
isn't worth
like,
social
bro,
fucking with
thing
his
like,
is
mind.
right in your mind rent free, bro. This is what Power
No,
was
think
talking
This is
about,
about
this
bro.
so.
It's
This is.
living in your mind rent
it.
This is the social
free.
hypnosis I'm talking about. You've never met Biggie. You've never had a conversation with him, but you said his mind was so incredible. That's crazy work, right? You
when he
you.
was rapping, he had a
Yeah,
mouthpiece.
nigga, are you?
Like,
I
bro,
know.
he
No,
literally
I'm
rapped
saying.
about he
I'm
literally
Hey,
rapped about
yo,
getting that women at the
yeah.
bar.
Mouthpiece was great. Pause though. I ain't gonna
Yo,
hold you.
Reeks,
Oh
get
yeah,
him,
you on
Reeks,
your own though. I ain't gonna hold you.
get
Come,
him, Reeks.
bro.
Mouthpiece
you
is
on your
insane.
own is
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
yeah,
nah, you on your
you
own with
gotta,
that
you
though,
Nah,
son.
gotta,
Reeks knows what I'm
like,
talking about, and that's the reason why all the
No,
shorties
she does
be
not.
passing on you and K
You said he had a great mind. You
Wait,
don't
wait.
know him.
because of his creativity, nigga.
No, his art, like he
You
spoke.
don't know.
You
You
we
don't need
know,
to know an author to know that they have
Yeah,
a good
fuck
right?
mind. That's
nigga.
crazy.
We
Like
don't
Like,
know him
bro,
personally,
you
but
don't
through his
even know if
art,
he had a
we
we fuck with
consuming
him.
their.
this nigga's trolling
Yes.
right
you
now.
don't
He's
even know
trolling.
if he had a ghostwriter.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like,
Thank
let's
you.
keep it a
Yo,
buck.
yeah, it's a hypnosis, right? Because look at Jay-Z, right? Everybody, yo, Jay-Z is probably one of the greatest marketers of all time, right? Because Jay-Z, his whole thing was one of his selling points was he doesn't write his rhymes. But we don't know that. How do we know Jay-Z doesn't rehearse
I mean,
before?
there's been
He never
eyewitnesses.
said he
There's been
don't write
people
his
that have
rhymes.
Yo,
attested
He
to
no,
said
that.
no.
he don't. Oh, you mean Fist like
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
write?
exactly. He
Okay,
doesn't
okay,
write.
yeah,
He
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
write. Yeah. And
He
how do
don't write
we?
There's
it
been
down.
people that attested to that, like producers like Ninth Wonder,
Yeah, no,
people
because
like
they
that
can't
do it.
because they can't see him do it. But what if he's at home, right, rehearsing, writing his rhymes, and then when he gets to the studio, he make it seem like it's magic, right? He make it seem like stepped on it, that on it, right? That's what
No,
Jay
like
Z does. Jay Z
there've
does
been
this all
people
the
that have
time in the studio. Jay Z
nah,
act like
there have been people that, like
He be
producers that make the beat and then Jay-Z goes in right there and like, does a little thing and then but what he does, he doesn't he'll have like a bar and then he'll go back over it and then punch in the line. Like
yes, he
it's
punches in, but we don't
yeah.
actually know what's going on. We don't know
People
if
have said that.
I'm
People have attested to that. Eyewitnesses.
yeah, and we don't know if they're in cahoots. We don't know if they're working together. We don't know if Jay Z had texted them and said, "Yo, bro, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Whatever, whatever. Like, we don't know anything. We don't know anything. And this is the hypnosis I'm talking about. We speak with so much conviction about things we don't know about celebrities. Right? I used to date this one chick, right? I was in her kitchen one day and I was talking about Drake, right? And I'm like, yo, bro, Drake is like,
Wait, what were you doing in the kitchen?
no. I was in her kitchen and like, she was cooking. I was
Washing dishes
no,
or?
no, she was cooking. I was just like standing there. We was having a conversation about
Okay.
Drake. And I'm like, yo, bro, she's hip. Like, bro, this chick is so hypnotized. I'm talking about Drake. I'm like, yo, bro, a lot of things Drake be saying in his music, bro, he just knows what sounds good, right? And then she's like, no, you don't know him like I do. What?
That's insane.
What do you mean? I don't know him like you do. What the fuck do you mean by that, bro?
I mean, that's like Mario because can none of y'all tell me y'all know Mario how I know Mario? So if I'm under a
Yo.
hypnosis for him, absolutely am.
Mario had
Listen,
ghostwriters.
that been the man. That been my man in my head my entire. First of all, no, he didn't. Thank
Yes, he
you.
did.
No, he didn't. Hey, I will
Man,
swing
I
on
need you
you.
to
You better
fact check
keep my
this,
man name
man.
out your mouth right
I
now.
need you to
Look, the
fact check this,
hypnosis
man.
Got no
is on right
that
now.
hypnosis is on.
It's on. I
It's
need look.
heavy. It's heavy.
It's heavy. That's okay.
It's
For my
that's okay.
man. For my man. It's
Yo,
on. I'm
yo,
under a hypnosis.
yo,
Yep.
that's fucking yo. Weeks is funny, yo. Yo, nah, I just messaged up somebody and said, yo, where you at? But like, no, hold on. So Megs, is there like a celebrity that no one can tell you anything about? Is there a celebrity that if somebody talks about them, you'll probably get upset, or you'll probably be like, yo, oh, so you're good. Okay, cool. So there's like, I bet. Fine. Okay, cool. I hear you, right? For me, let me see. For me, honestly, nah, not for me. But I do think there was at one point, because I'm a huge Rick Ross fan, right? Like that's like my top 5, top 10 like favorite rappers. And I
Officer
remember,
Ricky.
yeah, Officer Ricky, but like yeah, he persevered, right? Like Ricky's the only person in my opinion that survived 50 Cent, right? Rick Ross, right?
Survive 50 Cent is crazy.
Yeah, he's the only one. Rick Ross, like even after the whole, correctional officer thing, Rick Ross persevered. Right, he kept on going,
It's true.
kept on pushing. And what I mean, he kept on going, kept on pushing, and what I mean, and
He's
he
pretty well
was,
off now.
yeah, he's well off. Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. And so I mean, I think at one point, yeah, like I was a huge Rick Ross fan, and I used to listen to all of Rick Ross stuff. And sometimes like my friends would talk about Rick Ross, I'd be like, yo, bro, like what? Bro, y'all don't even like, bro, stop playing, man. But I think at the time I was under some hypnosis, some form of social hypnosis at the time. But now I'm free, right? And so I do think that, these celebrities have a lot of power. And that's why I be telling Megs about this whole social capital thing, and Yoshi and everybody, because I be telling Yoshi and some of the people on the team, I'll be like, yo, bro, you guys don't understand. Like, this is what you should be taking seriously, right? The internet, social capital, social currency, connecting with people, right? Because you can make some stuff happen, right? You're like, and I'm telling you, I have been able to make some stuff happen, like from the internet to real life, right? And so, I tell people this all the time, like, yo, bro, like social capital is where it's at, and celebrities where it's at, you know what I mean? And well, maybe not being famous for so much, right? But like just connecting with people and having a lot of people that is where it's at.
Maybe. I mean, because I really don't fully understand the whole purpose of streamers. Like, I don't really watch niggas on
For
stream.
real?
Nah, I don't.
It's
I
it's
mean,
basically like reality TV shows for like guys, basically. Like that's what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy work. Reality TV is scripted. Streaming
You don't think streaming
is
is scripted?
you might have certain events that are, but for the most part, you're actually engaging with them way more often than a reality TV show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, streaming. Yeah, streaming. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna find it. It's cool, and I love what Casanat and India Love and some of those other like cool like streamers have done with like the what's it called, the Stream University, if I'm not mistaken, or like
Yeah,
the
streaming university was pretty cool. That was a good idea.
yeah, it's pretty cool, right? And so yeah, like
didn't it
that's
start off?
that's
Didn't it start off with video games like react? Like,
yes.
so
Hmm.
I can see
Yeah, it
like
did.
I can see if you start off playing video games and you have like a funny reaction when you get killed or you get a kill, like and then that translates to, oh,
A
I'm
clip.
reacting to it. Yeah, I'm reacting to a new song that comes out and it has you build like this kind of personality. I could see that like being watchable, but I don't know. I don't understand why I would watch just a nigga just looking at his camera. Like, that doesn't make sense.
You know
You know
what,
what
D-Man?
streaming
Like
is?
I
Go ahead, okay.
yeah, like after like the whole Kai Cenat thing and stuff like that, I remember before Kai Cenat, right? Like everybody was like, "Don't don't stream. Streaming's dead. Like don't stream at all." And then like Kai Cenat and all these guys like came in and like changed the game, and now everybody's like, everybody has to stream. Like you have to stream. This is why I don't think you should listen to like the main, like I don't know what it's called, the zeitgeist like online, right? About like what to do and what not to do. Because that really opened my eyes. Because
Yeah,
before Kai Cenat, they were like, "Yo, streaming's dead. Like, why would you stream? You really make money off of streaming, bro." These guys are pulling in like $1 million a month, like easily
yeah,
clearing 1 million. It's crazy.
it is. Yeah, it is a lot. I
Now, I
think.
mean, I mean,
Well,
and
real quick, Power. I think
nah, nah,
streaming.
nah, nah. Let me finish, bro. Respectfully,
What the fuck?
like,
Taking a power.
yeah, yeah,
Bro, you
respectfully.
cut me off and said let me finish.
Nah, 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 nah. I'm just playing with you. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So streaming is like the social capital coliseum. Actually, everyone's taking
Mm.
L's in real time, and you're gonna take a L. There's no avoiding it. So you're only gonna get stronger if you get stabbed in like a leg or something. You heal up, train up a little bit more so that you know what you're doing. But look at Kai. Kai didn't just jump into the streaming world. He actually built a YouTube fan base before transitioning, and he had to go through a lot of humiliation and putting himself in awkward positions to even accumulate that fan base and then transition it from YouTube to Twitch and get that Twitch popping. Just because one, he already had the personality and the characteristics to be successful with it, as alongside of the fan base. It's not for everyone though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's really not.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think I think it can be for everyone, right? The problem is that, and I say this all the time, you can do anything, you can be successful at anything if you have the right strategy. Primary example, J.K. Rowling, a billionaire, right? And she's a creative, right? She started off writing books, but she had the right strategy, right? And so you could be successful at anything. You could be like a multi-million dollar successful chef, right? You could be a successful whatever, but you have to have the right strategy, right? And you have to think outside the box as well. I'm gonna let the man go, and I'll come back around to finish what I was saying.
Yeah. My bad. I'm eating some pizza, but what I was gonna say was when I think of streaming, I think about that Black Mirror episode because I think what you just said, Power. It is really about success. It's about the end goal, the end game. Because with something like streaming, I don't know if y'all seen that Black Mirror episode where that couple, um, like the wife was sick and like they had to like um buy a subscription to this service to keep her alive or something like that. Y'all should really watch it. It's the latest episode, the latest season of Black Mirror. It's really good. But what the husband did to pay for the service to keep the wife alive, he did this like live stream thing, and people will pay you if you like hurt yourself. So like people would like do shit like cut themselves and like you know pull a tooth out on live and shit. And I think it was a really analogous to what you have to do as a streamer. You got to keep you have it's like people want more and more and more of you to, and it's like theoretically you're giving more of yourself up, spiritually. May not be physically like in the show, but like spiritually you're chopping your arm off just to satisfy your audience. And yeah, I think you have to pivot at some point. Like you have to, all right, I'm at a certain place, I got like however many fans, watchers, let me pivot into journalism or something that's like tangible, something that's like, I don't know, that gives you longevity, that where you're not giving so much of yourself. Because like I think it's just a slippery slope to just be, what I'm saying, like just being like watched and have that be the hustle. Like that just seems really detrimental over time.
And you said that seems detrimental.
Yeah, like you're you're giving so much of yourself, and like Mo Wisdom was saying, like you're taking L's in real time. You have to, and some people can adapt to that, but a lot of people can't adapt
The,
to
the
shit like
yeah,
that.
the funny thing about taking L's is when you lose, you gain. Right? It's so funny because like people don't understand that. Like every time you lose, you gain, and every time you gain, you lose. Right? And so it sounds like taking L's is the move. Right? It sounds like you should be trying to take as much L's as possible. Right? Because when you take L's, you gain. Right? You gain wisdom. You gain
Yeah, I'm big into
knowledge.
failing forward.
Yeah, exactly. And so I do think that there's this weird like culture of like a fear around take losing, and I think that the reason why people aren't winning is because they aren't losing enough. Right? I really think that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let K go, but go ahead, and then Mo, you can go.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Power, but I also get what D-Man's saying because this is my like I'm adjacent to like the streaming industry, so I see like a lot of what's going on. And personally, me, like I wouldn't want to be a streamer. Like I would probably do it to get to my goal of like 20 to 30 million, but after I hit that number, I'm out of there, like for sure. Because what I see a lot is it's like the epitome of selling your soul. Like, to be honest, it's kind of crazy. Um, you have to listen to people that you really don't want to listen to, and it's like thousands of people, right? That's always criticizing you, right? And like on top of that, it's not like other money. Like you don't have control of your time. Like unlike if you had a business pulling in $1 million a month, like you actually have control of your time, right? Streaming, you have no. I mean, you kind of do, but you really don't have that much control of your time, right? So I don't think it's worth like the spiritual damage, and I really think it is spiritual damage that you go through streaming, depending on your community and stuff like that. But I don't think it's ever worth like, disregarding yourself or doing stupid on stream to make you look dumb so you could get like more fame. I never think that's worth it just because like that's going to take your mind is going to take a score from that long term that you have to decompensate or like you have to like fight that inflammation in your mind, man. Like I don't think it's worth it for sure. Like most streamers that I know, right? They're not happy, bro. Like they're not happy at all. Like they almost view streaming as a 9 to 5 job. It's kind of crazy. And most streamers are not making $1 million a year. Let's keep it a buck. They're probably making like OnlyFans models, like I don't know, $200, $300 like a month and stuff like that. But if you actually like have like the ability to do it, right, and like push past it, like for example, if you have the characteristics like Mo said to push past it, then I think it'll work for you. Like no matter what strategy you have. Like so power, like since you have like a really good, like you have a really good social capital. you, you have really good social capital. You'll definitely succeed on it. Like I don't think I can succeed in streaming to be honest. Like I don't know.
Really good social capital is hilarious, yo. The way he said that was funny. Now, honestly, I think I'm gonna let you go, Mo, but I don't know if Megs would agree, but nah, and that's I mean, eventually that's what we're trying to do as well, like, have our own influencer house like the Bob House. And but you're right, Kay. But my question I always ask is what's the alternative? Right. So some streamers aren't making a lot of money, and you just mentioned that it's like selling your soul. But my whole thing I always ask myself is like, yo, what's the alternative, right? It's either you stream and you're having fun, making some money, and you have autonomy to some extent, you have some free time, or you work a 9 to 5, right? I always
But do
ask.
you have free
No, there
time
is
though?
in
Because
betweens. No, there is a lot of alternatives. It's just that streaming, like you can see the money. So it's like, oh, that's a lot of money. But there is alternatives, like you guys were talking about the other day, and I think that was a pretty cool idea. The like creator bank, that like I was like, damn, like shit, like that shit hit. Like that would actually like go crazy, right? Like that's a huge alternative with higher ROIs than streaming, right? Because then you have equity and then like it sells like I don't know, you IPO for like $1 billion. You have like $200 million right off the bat. So like I think that is alternative, but we don't see it as that because we're not exposed to it like often. But I think that's a really good alternative. Instead of you being the product, which is the streamer, you're creating the platform, right? Like you're the
Yeah,
platform behind the
you're saying too
product. You know
much.
what I'm
You're
saying?
talking. You're saying yeah. Thanks, thanks, man. Yeah, thank you. Megs, like I said, I'll call you.
I'm saying too
Yeah,
much. Wait,
you're saying too much. Like I said,
what do you mean? Like what?
Megs, I will.
you
I will definitely,
you like,
I'll definitely be calling, our strategic, advisor on Sunday. But you're just saying too much. Look, let me,
I'm saying too
yeah,
much. What?
you're
Like,
saying too much. Let me let,
oh,
yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
let me let Mo get in there real quick. All right, let me let Mo get in there real quick. Thanks.
Thank you, Misfits and Nomads. More wisdom. Scan the QR code if you have not already, and join the conversation and the community. So yeah, we have Castanat, top streamer, depressed. Top streamer, depressed. Kind of ironic, huh? Like
Wait,
this
how
guy.
did you confirm this? Like, where is
Yes,
this?
yes. If you
All right,
did watch
I'm
the
sorry, hold
Twitch
on.
live,
Mo wisdom, Mo wisdom. Sorry to cut you out. I'm gonna let you finish, but I want everyone in this space to listen to what Mo's about to say, right? And I want you guys to ask him right after he makes his point. What's the alternative?
yes. Um, okay, yeah, that's a good question. But I'm just giving an example. Top streamer, someone that really has a lot of influence, depressed at some point in time. Not gonna say that it's a bad thing because he experienced fame at a young age, but he also didn't have the wisdom before the fame. When you have wisdom before fame, then you can adjust and actually, go towards that alternative a lot more reasonably. Are you truly fond of being famous as well? Look at Cardi B, homie. Like, she wanted the fame, she wanted the riches too, but she don't want to stop and take pictures with her fans. That's a real thing, man. You're gonna be looked at everywhere, left and right you go, and you're gonna be chased down every time you're trying to get a some food. No more public haircuts, no more public grocery shopping and shit. You gotta make shit work. You're not gonna have a typical life as you once had. And yeah, so I use metaphysics to see if people actually have it in them to progress and succeed with streaming, entertainment, scholarly activities, things of that nature. It depends because you really have a blueprint depending on when you came into this world. I see it time and time again. The proof is in the patterns. Yeah, but lastly, power. You're a great edutainer. I give it to you. That shit cannot be imitated. You either have it or you don't. And when I seen that you had it, I had to give you your flowers. And I said, man, you know what? I'm a misfit in a nomad, motherfucker. I'm a misfit in a nomad. We gonna start from the bottom like Bitcoin, and we going to 200K. Fuck 100K. We going to two.
So what's the
Oh, I
alternative?
he ain't all that.
Thank you, Max. What's the alternative, right? Because you just mentioned that Casanat is like depressed, and I'm like, well, one of like the realest shit one of my colleagues have told me, right, was choose your hard, right? Everything is hard, right? It's either you're gonna be a streamer or you're gonna be depressed, or you're gonna have a 9 to 5, you're gonna be depressed, right? Choose your hard, right? Pick your hard, right? And so, that's what it like really comes down to. And so I would much rather be a streamer who's famous, making a lot of money, taking care of my mom and everything like that, right? And than to and be depressed, then because like a lot of people are depressed anyways, working a 9 to 5, right? A lot of people are like stressed out anyways. So it doesn't really matter, right? And
Bro,
so
with 200,000 people waiting on your next video, it's different, man. The weight to bear is completely different.
it's no weight to bear, because if they're waiting on your video, right? Like, bro, like once you get your audience hooked, it doesn't matter what video you drop, man. That was like literally that's most tech company strategy, right? Like WeWork and Amazon and a lot of these other companies, their strategy from day one has always been, bro, we're gonna lose a lot of money, but as long as we get people hooked, right, in the long run, we'll make the money back. We'll make more money, but we have to get them hooked first. Right.
So
So once you get them hooked, it doesn't matter what video you drop, right? Casa not literally can have a video of him eating cereal and motherfuckers is still gonna watch it because they're hooked. So it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter.
yeah, but this is the thing. We were talking about the different forms of wealth. Kashina is literally sacrificing his attention span and his brain. Not to say that streaming is objectively bad, but I kid you not, it affected his mind a lot more than he prepared to go through. And the alternative is going to be
I
things
agree.
like, yeah, the alternative is going to be things like starting a show like 50 Cent in Power, writing books, hiring streamers. Like you're going to start to do interviews and background checks and have them sign contracts. So every video that they put out, they have your fan base. You give them your personal network, but you also get a percentage from whatever they make as well.
But Mo, that's like after the fact. Like, what's the alternative? Like before you become a streamer, right? I think that's what they're asking.
Oh, you're saying at
Because
the
you can't
bottom.
do that until after you're successful as a streamer.
So you're saying, yeah, you said the alternative, like if on the fence, whether you make it or you don't.
He could take a break, take a vacation.
Power, is that were those the circumstances?
What do you mean?
So were you referring to what's the alternative after the success or before?
I was referring. No, I was talking about what's the alternative once you're successful and you're depressed, right?
See, K, you need to keep up.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
what I mean, what like
Well,
then?
Don't let that happen again, K.
I mean, like
yeah,
I
my
think
that.
bad.
an alternative would, I mean, you're so rich, like, why not invest into things that better your mental health so that you're less able or less I don't know. I feel like sometimes people are depressed and
Because
don't
you
even
you
realize
can't
why.
buy a peaceful mind.
But you can, I mean, It's better than just sitting. I mean, like Power said, he could be depressed and still be making money off of the fact that he's depressed. So it's like, how can he,
True.
as an individual, like separate himself from whatever's making him depressed? And I mean, if you have the money to, like, I think yesterday someone said, maybe it was Power, if you had all the money in the world, like, why wouldn't you get work done on yourself? That's kind of what I'm thinking, but in a mental health way.
No, I mean that's an excellent point, Max. Right, you're right. Like if you do have the money, why wouldn't you? Right, because now you have the money to go to therapy. Right, like
And
to
sorry,
yeah.
I
Like
just
I'm
want to
sorry,
say
guys.
sometimes like with mental health, it could be something that affected you even before you became rich and famous that needs tackling and needs to like be looked into deeper. So it could even be something that's not even like relevant to the present day that's bothering him. So if he were to not be rich and famous and be depressed, it would probably be a lot harder than if he was rich and famous and had money to like kind of figure things out.
Yeah, Kai is also a misfit. Like I can relate to him in certain realms when you see that his best relationships are with people typically that are bigger than him and have a different dynamic. Kai is like what 5'2", 5'1". When they were outside doing like reaction reels with girls or collaborations with popular OnlyFans models or other social media stars, Kai preferred to stay inside and he would play games. And that was,
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like, and I read it, I seen it. Like, I was like, nah, this kid's different because although he can be outside with the hoes, he rather just be inside doing what he thinks is cool. And he doesn't like to have his spotlight taken away from him. And let's be real, when you 5'1" in the club, yeah, you might be cool in the section, you might have all the money and popping bottles, but there's still a level of competition that he doesn't want to be a part of.
I think he also like a lot of influencers put themselves into situations that are not healthy for the mind. Like the fact that he has these kids who are younger than him in his influencer house that obviously aren't mature enough or don't really respect the fact that he just bought a house for them and they're blowing up fireworks in the room. Like I feel like that is something he allowed to happen. And even when it did happen, he didn't really do much to like stop it besides calling his mom, who's obviously not gonna physically do anything. So he could be putting himself in situations that make him depressed.
Yeah, nah,
But those are the exact situations that make him money, though.
correct.
Exactly, yeah. So
Like
what's the alternative? No.
Yeah, so
not no, you're not.
Besides
Yeah, no,
money.
seriously.
That sounds like
No,
a
that's
purse.
no. Seriously, what's the alternative? Like
shows,
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
reality shows. He already did what I mentioned. The Clover Boys. They're underneath him. Tylil, Des, Rakai, what's the Asian kid? Ray,
Yeah, Ray, yeah.
um, Reggie. And I ain't gonna lie, all of them are pretty hilarious. Punga, I believe, is one too.
Do you think he'd be just as famous if they all weren't so like rebellious?
Yeah, definitely. Kai did
Yeah.
he did the CEO thing, which was he did the Dame Dash thing. He put his team on, and that's what you're supposed to do. But it doesn't change the fact that he feels the way that he feels. He doesn't want to be in the same room with these individuals that they built these relationships of, and it's wild. Like he literally took Ray out of somewhere. What was it, Taiwan or something? Blew his
Uh-huh.
whole
Taiwan, yeah.
life up. Blew his whole life up. 6 months later to a year, Ray's disrespecting him in front of his whole chat. Kai
Right.
about to catch his fade. Come on, man. That's how people. That's the carnal
The whole
instinct
streamer
of being.
university idea, like they really fucked that up for him.
Yo, I mean, yo, honestly, they did, but they did they big ones with that, man. Oh my god,
Yes, that was a
that
genius
was
It
that
was a
was
idea.
genius idea that like I feel like wasn't successful. I feel like it should have
word.
No,
failed.
No, it
that
was
was
Nah, hold
extremely
on,
successful.
dramatically
Nah, Max, can you
successful.
elaborate on that? Like from your vantage point, why do
It
you?
was like a clusterfuck. Like it was just a bunch of like shit happening all the time. It wasn't productive. It was like, what was it really? I mean, it could have been named differently. Streaming University, I think it was misled by the title because it didn't feel like they were learning anything. Like most of them didn't even show up to class. And if that, they were hella late. And then the people who did show up to class weren't even put on camera. Like we don't even know who the fuck they are.
Megs, they're streamers. They're not scholarly students. They're streamers. That is the whole
But if
point.
I'm gonna put up a whole university, like the least you can do is respect me and clean up after yourselves. Like
It's a script. Like that.
It's a
That is
script,
actually a
yeah.
script because that's a paid event. Anything that is gonna go south is clippable. And guess what? Every single one of the motherfuckers knows how to act. DDG, India Love, Kai, Talil. That's the whole
if
thing
it's all
about this
scripted,
content
why
shit.
is he depressed?
This shit is the social
Be-
capital coliseum. This is like
exactly, yeah.
aura mining. That is like social capital farming right there. You're gonna do all of that shit to build your wealth. You're gonna take some L's along the way, but them W's is sweet when you have them. Them videos I put up yesterday, I did that shit live on my stream. But I said, nigga, fuck that shit. I want to see what's gonna be popping 10 years from now. What do
Yeah.
I want to be known for? Think
So
about
so
it.
so Megs, what's your definition of like success, right? Because numbers don't lie, right? With the streaming university, right? A lot of people tuned in. They had a lot
Yeah.
of views. They monetized, right? They made a significant amount of money. And so I'm just trying to gauge, like, what's your definition of
Yeah,
success?
that's a great question. And it's definitely something I've struggled with over these years because when I went through my episode of like feeling depressed, I guess you could say, it had a lot to do with not feeling like I was in the place that I should have been at the age I was. And even till today, like being 30, I definitely feel like some areas of my life are lacking. But I think ultimately, I don't know, the word happiness comes to mind because, like you said, numbers, yeah, they don't lie, but numbers also don't prove someone's happiness because they could be doing really well on paper, but when they go home and sleep in their bed, they're, feeling depressed, like Hasanat. So it's like, I think if you're at the end of the day happy, that's true success. But I don't think success is permanent. Like I feel like success can change or the feeling of success can definitely change because life is a bunch of ups and downs, and your happiness definitely alters when life happens. So I think, I don't know if that answers really like a
No,
pure
that answered my question because I think what I'm getting at is that, I think success for you is more qualitative.
feeling.
It's more qualitative than quantitative, right? It's more
Oh
about,
yeah, for sure.
yeah, I get it, right? Because you're like, oh yeah, well, yeah, the numbers don't really mean anything, right? Because you can have 100,000 followers and still, be
Yeah,
unhappy.
like to some people, owning a dog is success, or like having a car and not having to pay monthly for the car is success. So I think it differs from each person based on what they want and what they need. But I think ultimately it comes down to like, are you happy?
I respect that. FK, you want to get in there? My bad.
No, you good, bro. What's happening, y'all?
What's
What
going
y'all got
on?
going on? I
We're
think,
chilling, doing better than you.
damn, fucked up. I'm gonna try to outdo y'all tomorrow.
I
But
was just playing. Good.
nah, you good, okay? Look, I think that Kai is depressed. If I don't think any of us know, but if you ask me, I think he depressed off of the what happened with Rakai. Because like the last time I seen him, he was on a screen with him, Rakai, and this dude that's supposed to like be a coach for adolescent teens, like bad teenagers and shit. And he was like, trying to get his act together because he feel like he disrespectful. He ain't developing the right way
This
with the
was
fame
recently?
that he getting. And yeah, this was recently.
Oh.
And
No,
I think
AFK, that's not the reason, man.
hold on. And I think that Kai is feeling like remorseful and
Fails.
regret from putting him on. He feels the
Oh,
responsibility of the direction that he's going. He feel like he's responsible for it. That's what I feel like, and I feel like that's why he's so sad, because the last time I seen him,
Like he's not being a good
um,
influence.
yeah, he feel like, damn, was I a good influence to Rakai or not? Because he turned out terrible. You know what I'm saying?
That
He
nigga's
does
not that
say
bad.
that a lot.
That's a good point, but this is what it is. This is what makes every man feel bad. It doesn't matter where you are in the social hierarchy. That nigga seen the way that his girl looked at him after he cut off his dreads, and then he read the comments underneath all the fucking videos, and
What the fuck?
he had to deal with it in real time. I'm not playing. That's the only thing that's gonna make a nigga like Kai feel some type of way.
All right,
One, I know
I
that
don't think so.
because
me neither.
watch Mafia-thon number 1 or 2. He dealing with a red hair shorty in his crib, and they were really vibing. But then she figured that this nigga's not really down for her, and she's still in the crib, and she start playing and choosing. You see his whole energy switch up live because it's on camera.
All right,
I know this shit for a
let me
fact.
say this
I'm
quickly
not.
before K go.
It could be
Honestly,
both.
it can be both. Honestly, I really low key live my life by this maxim by Ben Franklin. Um, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Now, a lot of times these like influencers and stuff, like they make it seem as if they're depressed and like, but it's really misdirection, I think. They're really trying to spin you, right? Like they don't want you to be where they're at. So they'll tell you, man, this shit is not what it's cracked up to be. More money, more problems. Oh my gosh, I don't even like being an influencer anymore, because they don't want you to do it, right? They want the least amount of competition as possible. So, of course, they're going to tell you being an influencer, I'm so depressed, it sucks, because they don't want you to do it. They want you to think, you know what, Casanat was depressed. You know what, maybe I shouldn't be an influencer as well. They want to slow you down. And honestly, I know what I'm saying might sound
Wait, you think he's faking it so that
cold.
other people
Yes.
will? That's
I
such a
know,
nice
Megs.
strategy.
I know, Megs. I know it's a reach. I know it's a reach. But I really think a lot of these individuals, maybe not Casanat, they be faking it, but because they don't want the little guys like us, right, to come through and to do our thing and probably take their spot, right? And so I think there's a lot of misdirection and misinformation going on. But go ahead, Kay.
Yeah, I feel like he see the future of Rakai and he feel regret. That's what I think it is.
Nah, like I think it goes deeper than that, right? And this is probably projection, but like I've had like fame in the past and stuff like that. And like one thing I realized is that it's not like the person per se, like about Rakai, but it's like how everybody around you becomes like almost fake. It's like they're just there for their benefit, right? Like that's one thing like you realize about it. It's like you don't know if this person's fucking with you because like of you or like because of your fame and fortune, right? Like you can't tell the difference, right? Because some people are really good actors, especially in that industry, right? And I think that's like what's kind of getting to him if he was a little depressed, but I think he'll get over it, like eventually, bro. Like he has millions of dollars, he'll get over it. He'll get over it.
Facts.
But that's the only thing that can probably make you depressed, bro. Because imagine living in a world where like you don't know if somebody, and I think this is like what a lot of billionaires and like millionaires like experience too, but they don't give a fuck. Imagine living in a world where you don't know like somebody's genuine intent. Like you have no idea how to tell, right? That's like a very scary world, like in my opinion. It's
That sound
very
like that sound
depressing.
like high school, bro. That sound like high school,
Yeah,
bro.
it kind
Isn't
of
he
is in a
that
way.
age?
No, not really.
I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a normal thing, bro.
Real quick, real
High
quick.
school?
Wait, how old is Kaisana? He seems like
He's like 20.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
like he just
23.
got out of high school.
So
Oh,
peep
so he's
this.
going through a quarter life crisis. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
no,
We
peep
all
this,
do.
bro. Watch his content at length. He's a lover boy.
A
Peep his
lover boy.
interaction with Tiana Trump, and you'll see. Like he brings her on camera. He goes, "Hey Tiana, I don't care what happens between you and I. I just want you to know, like when you see me, whether it's at a party, at a home, that you just look at me. You say, I fuck with Kai. I fuck with Kai. He's a lover boy, man. He really loves his woman, and now he's starting to see that you don't got the same level of influence that he wants to.
He has a girlfriend now, bro.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he's starting to see, and he's starting to see in her her face and the way she's acting, that he does not have the same level of influence that he once had. Bruh, my nigga wore a fucking hat to the fucking TwitchCon Award. Come on, bruh. No. A hat is one thing, but the way he wore it was like, nah, this nigga accepted his. It seemed like he hit a midlife crisis in the early 20s, right?
I don't believe the hair is doing that much, bro. Like, if
Bruh,
anything, he
okay,
could just
all
like
right,
buy
nigga.
some
I see a
hair. Yeah,
complete
I really
change.
don't.
I see a complete change, and I know Kai's metaphysics.
No, it's a lot of power in your hair.
Yeah, hella power. Come on, and
Yeah.
you can see in the way that he moves. Now it's not the same at all.
Bro,
I
Casanat got 99 problems, but his hair ain't one, brother. Right? Like, bro, you're focusing on the wrong things. Like, I don't know
nigga.
why you think that him
Okay,
cutting his dreads has
okay,
something to do with how he's feeling or whatever the case may be. Like,
bruh.
that
You
was a
don't know
conscious
you don't,
decision he made, right? He wanted to cut his dreads, right? Like,
Yeah, he didn't have to.
no,
Like,
no.
nobody
He
forced
wanted
him.
to follow the trend. He wanted to follow Platboy Max. He wanted to follow DDG. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I had a big ass afro too, nigga.
I know, right, Max? I'm saying, what the fuck?
I felt completely fucking insecure as soon as I cut my fro. I grew that shit out for 5 years. Nigga. It looked like K's profile picture. Straight up. I felt hella insecure. I went out to the city to see if I still got it and promoted it after a couple months of fucking, staying out the
I
city.
made a TikTok video after I cut my hair.
Okay, but it's completely different, man. Like once you tap into the mental and the spirit is very much so connected to your hair. Reese could elaborate on it, or y'all could do research. I'm not gonna go.
No,
Yeah.
I agree, but I don't know. And I was gonna say this earlier is that like I feel like sometimes people who are super blessed in life take the smallest things and make it a big deal.
I agree.
Yeah, that's called a hedonic treadmill.
So it could be possible that what Mo Wisdom's saying is true because they definitely be tripping over some petty shit.
Well, it's petty to you, but like, imagine like, right, like you
Hair
right
grows
now,
back. It's petty. It's petty.
Yeah, I
hair
agree
grows
with
back,
that.
but it goes back
No,
slow.
that's
Can
his
you
whole
imagine if Howard
image.
didn't have his dreads?
Can you
That's his whole image,
like
man.
no
That's his
no
whole
shade. Like
image.
I sometimes myself have people in my life who literally have to talk down to me because there are times where I be tripping and I'm tripping over like something so stupid and they're like, dude, do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food to eat? Do you know like there I feel like that's something that happens to everyone.
But do you have self-love? That's a huge thing too, right, man? 'Cause, like if you don't love yourself when you look in the mirror and you're like, damn, I'm a fine ass nigga, right? Like that feels different, right? Instead of looking in the mirror and being like, oh my God, like, damn, like my hair is cut off, like what's going on, right? Like I do feel like Mo kind of has a point, but like I don't think it's as deep as he thinks.
Nigga,
Like it's really
I
not that
know I
deep.
do. Trust me. This nigga hopped on the fucking Streamers Award in front of the whole world and said, I've been dealing with my depression by watching Naruto, One Piece, and
Let
I would
continue.
you mean to tell me that's how you speak to the people? That's how you speak to your influence?
He's
When
always
you have
joking
built
around.
He
well,
was
no,
definitely
no, no, no,
going
no,
through
no.
a spiritual, especially
Thank you, Reeks. Thank you.
yeah, because
Someone
it's your crown.
Hypnosis.
Like a lot of no, it's
Hypnosis is
not
crazy.
Because
hypnosis for him cutting his
I'm saying
hair.
hypnosis
You're
because
saying?
you guys don't even know anything that's actually going on, and you're like, yeah, he was going through something. I felt it.
Nigga,
I
I'm
felt it.
I
I felt it. My
bruh,
chakras,
Oh, I ain't say
my
that.
chakras was hitting.
I did.
My
No,
chakras was hitting. My
I'm a
chakras was telling
metaphysics
me that.
practitioner.
My chakras was
Nigga,
telling me that you
Tyler.
got that's the hypnosis I'm talking about. That's the hypnosis I'm talking
No,
about.
Now I get it. At,
no.
at first, bro, I didn't understand fame as
No, it's
Oh
social
not that
hypnosis.
deep.
shit.
Nigga,
Now
hey,
I
listen,
get what you're saying.
bro,
I agree with
listen,
you, bro.
homie.
Like that shit is hypnosis, bro. They
I
just hypnotizing people, bro.
nigga, I make money off of people. I study people for a living. I get paid to do that shit. I'm a metaphysics practitioner on top of that too. I know what I'm talking
get
about.
your license.
I already have it. I already made money off of it. Don't worry about that.
Are you saying that you're and like you kind of picked up that he was going through
Yeah,
something? You saying?
absolutely. It's not hard. It's not
Oh,
hard.
okay.
For me at least.
If I had to guess, I
No, no, no,
promise
no,
you,
no, no,
I
no,
don't think
no.
it's nothing about no hair,
Hold
bro.
on, hold
Because
on, hold on.
he saw
You
like
Yes,
before he
I
hold
mean
on
your hair.
before
I just
let,
agree to
let
that part that your hair does
before
play
he
a
cut his
power
hair.
in
No,
Your energy shifts.
before he
let
before he
me.
cut his hair, like he noticed that his hair was like fucking up. Like he had got a retwist. He's not a
Bro,
retwist, but he
come
got
on, bro.
extensions, and he was telling. Hold on, he was telling Kai not to do it, and Kai did it, and then he saw it. It fucks your hair up, so that's when he cut his hair. Everybody cut their hair. It was like a trend. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like
Let,
Future cut his hair. Fucking Playboy Max cut his shit. That nigga went bald. What's that nigga name?
CIA winning.
Who dissed it? Who dissed Young Boy? He went bald. Like
okay, bro.
everybody was
That's
cutting their
it's
hair.
not
C-Man's
the
You know
same
what I'm
next.
saying?
thing.
Like
It's not the
I
same
don't
thing.
think he felt.
Let me
I don't
elaborate.
I don't think it. I don't think. Let me finish, nigga. I don't think it messed up his self esteem by cutting his hair. I think he wanted to do that. Honestly, I think it's if he is depressed, right? I think it's because he sees the trajectory of Rakai and he feels responsible for it. That's why he was like, yo, mom, get your son. I can't do this shit no more. And that's why the nigga
And
gone.
lots of
I think he
people,
really depressed off
lots
that.
of
Okay,
people
look,
cut their hair and regret
it's
it.
not the metaphysics
So,
that I'm leaning on completely. I've been watching Kai since his first Mafia thon, bro. You can tell he keeps it pretty consistent character throughout his fucking years. He has. That's why he's number one because he's the best. But now he's just going through a spiritual thing, and his hair was connected to it. I believe so.
But you can't listen to them on stream, Mo. Like stream, like those streams have like professional writers, bro. Like I don't think you get it. Like they got
No,
like the
bro.
best. They got Game of Thrones niggas in those streams, bro. Like writing it in the
Okay.
background. Like I'm telling you, like they do.
Yes, I agree, homie. But I'm not listening to anyone else. This is my own, understanding.
okay.
This is my own
What do
research.
we think about pickles
Respect.
on pizza?
You said what's good? Hold up. What you said? What do you think about what?
Pizza.
No, that was Meg's.
Pineapples and jalapenos go
Nah,
good
yeah, I
too.
don't. Yeah, I don't do the pineapples though, but I do think
Oh,
that.
you're
Yeah, I don't do
ridiculous.
the.
You're not a misfit. I thought you were a true misfit. You don't do
Pineapples on
pineapples.
Now,
pizza.
pineapple on pizzas
Wait, hold
is
on.
so
Like what?
like
You'll like it till you
it's
try it.
cringe.
That's
I
cool.
I,
This
I
You're
is
not. So
called
you're not
not
about that
pizza.
life.
no,
So you're not a
no,
nomad.
I'm not.
You're one of
No,
them.
no,
Like
no.
that's
I'm a misfit like that. Now, give me. Nah, I'm such a misfit that I like mushrooms and jalapenos on my pizza, right? And
That's
so
pretty standard though.
you know what goes
that's
crazy on
standard for
pizza?
real.
Sardines.
You like for your breakfast thing.
No, I love jalapenos. I love jalapenos, and
You like for your
I
This
breakfast
mean I
one
just
thing.
says marinara sauce, mozzarella, pepperoni, jalapeno, bacon, pineapple, and crushed red pepper.
damn that sounds alright though. Without the
Yeah,
bacon though.
I know. Maybe I'll just get it.
Yeah, no
Nah,
bacon.
yeah, Max get
No
that.
bacon on the
Yeah,
food.
Max get that word because that sound alright. Without the bacon though, that sounds alright.
I can't have like I love pizza, but like the best ingredient for pizza is honey.
Oh,
Put that
Oh, I
fucking honey
Oh, the
on
tasted
my
hot
that
shit.
honey.
before. With y'all. I don't
Never
know how y'all
had
do it
honey
though.
on
It
pizza.
Hot
don't even
honey is
gotta
What?
be
good.
hot. It don't
Yeah,
even
I know
gotta
what
be
she's
hot
have
talking
you
honey.
guys
about.
had
It is a
Oh,
unique
warm pizza?
experience for sure.
oh my God.
I've never
That should be
had
busting some
honey on
ass.
pizza.
It's revolutionary.
It's
Okay.
Just on
interesting
plain
because
cheese, or like it has to have like a like
No, it could
just.
I'll put like so I'll be making my own pizza at home a lot and I'll
Hmm.
do like lamb, kale,
Oh,
goat cheese,
sounds good.
pesto,
Cheese is
and
crazy.
then or I'll do kale or spinach and then I'll do honey and like red pepper. Shit fire, nigga.
Yeah, you're really a
What? I
misfit.
gotta try honey with pizza then. I've never
Yeah,
That
heard of
shit
so
that.
fire.
that's good.
Nah,
Yeah, hot
but
honey is a thing.
that's the thing.
I
Tep
don't
Tep
be
is a
against
foodie.
trying new things though. So I'm
I
like,
love food.
She's a foodie. She be
yeah.
commenting under food, talking about FAWK in all caps.
Yeah, I know, I know,
Bro, I'm
I
like,
know.
nigga,
I be like,
go
fuck.
somewhere, man.
Oh my
You out here
God.
fucking like getting distracted.
FAWK.
She said, "Fuck,
Yeah, I be saying
That's
fuck,
how I
boy.
hear it when I read it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
how I
like,
be
man,
hearing it.
I
she
be
be
saying
cooking,
that shit
cooking.
hard. Oh my God.
No, but there is something to the sweet and savory thing like that. Like that,
Yeah,
it,
that's
it
why.
electrifies your taste buds.
that's
Oh
right.
my
And
God.
if I don't like it, I'll just take the pineapples off.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm not like Adonis where I'm gonna like finger my food on the timeline, but like there is something that it's like a relationship. It's like
Yeah,
something there.
do you moan when you eat sometimes? Like if it's hitting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I
Okay.
dance. I
Yes, a little
dance.
shimmy.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
be happy as hell. Ooh,
Yeah,
So
no.
we on the food hypnosis.
Yeah,
We on the food
absolutely,
hypnosis with my
absolutely,
powers.
I'll be that. I don't give a fuck.
absolutely.
You are nuts.
Nah,
That's a surviving in style
nah, I mean,
hypnosis.
there's
Okay.
a reason why Christ fasted for 40 days, right? And so, eat.
I'm not dying on nobody
That's
cross.
that was hilarious. But
Thanks.
like, I'm gonna say this.
But no thanks.
Nah, but no, but seriously, I think honestly, I think eating to live is better than eating for pleasure. And so I do think that eating for live is